You made a good point earlier, Ron, when you talked about these guys that run these organizations, whether it be the mob or Frank Lucas or Frank Matthews. They have a special kind of skill. And I interviewed a guy who was a prolific marijuana smuggler, and he wound up going to prison. He got out, and his wife was like, "Look, you got to find a job." And he's like, "Look, all I've ever did is smuggle marijuana. Like, I can't put that on a resume." And she said, "What do you mean you can't put it on a resume?" He said, "Well, they're not going to hire me." He said, "Well, you don't say what you did exactly." He said,
Yeah.
"You run a transportation network. You had 50 people working under you. You
There
ran
you go.
logistics. You organize drop points for loads. You organize, all kinds of stuff. You handle finances. You ran a multi-billion-dollar business. You don't have to give them every damn thing." And he said, I listed that, and he said I got more calls in a week than I could ever imagine. When he just kept out the fact that it was weed that he done all this stuff
Yeah.
with.
Yeah.
But it
Yeah.
goes to the point, like you said, you got to have a right business mind and business acumen to be able to pull this off, especially back in those days.